Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Family Camp. And this is a story about this two polar opposite families who are forced to share a tent, a yurt specifically, at a Christian family camp. And this movie is unbelievably terrible. Oh my god. Sitting through this movie in the theater, I can't remember the last time I got so close to actually walking out on a movie. And what made this worse is this is almost a 2-hour movie. And it moves so slow in terms of, it has obnoxious, zany, kid pacing to the events. But there's just so much stuff in this movie. And this goes to an hour and 52 minutes. And, that's the thing. The first half of this movie, it's just wildly going from one thing to the next, and then it slows things down so that you get the real emotional moments, and where it doesn't feel as silly and over the top, and it's now you're supposed to feel things, which I did not. The only feeling that I felt was hatred towards all the characters in this movie. But you have writer-director Brian Cates, who directed this film, who there's just, the tone of this movie is all over the place. It is complete absurdity. It just belabors every single point throughout the whole entire film, to the point where this is an hour and 52 minutes, and it feels like it's 50 minutes too long. And you have this setup where the screenplay is so dumb and so cliche, and offers nothing of substance to any of these characters, that it's just what's the point of this movie? And then it goes into this craziness in its second and third act, adding all these other roadblocks in the way of these two families getting along that felt so out of left field, felt so unnatural in the progression of the story, where it's just this story's about two families not getting along. Just focus on that. You don't need them to be the two dads to get tied up by these bad guys in the middle of the woods, and just what the hell is going on here? And every single character in this film is unlikable. It's horrible dialogue. I have to say, Eddie Sanders has to be one of the worst characters I've seen in a movie in a long time. They're so annoying. Every character in this was so annoying, except I felt bad for Leigh-Allyn Baker, who plays the Ackerman mother and wife, the main family, because they just made her out to be the most pestering and pushy wives that just hits on her husband for all the generic stereotypical things that a distant husband would do in a movie. And you've seen this a million times. Nothing about this is fresh. And even worse, it's really unlikable. And you just sit there. I was fuming at how much I hated all these characters and did not care about a single one of them, and felt like this just kept dragging on and on and on and was repetitive for an hour and 52 minutes. That was such a hard experience to sit through in this theater. For families and just this big dumb movie, you could probably find some joy with your kids, but as a 30-year-old man who's sitting and watching this movie as a film, this is not good. Not good at all. And I highly recommend you don't see this one. There's other films that are more suitable to families that are so much better than this. Go check out The Bad Guys, Sonic 2, enjoy them, not this one. But those are my thoughts on Family Camp. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.